the moment you have been waiting for since September. We've got playoff hockey. Game 1 of the Under-16 AAA Provincial Championship between the visiting Easter Dukes and the host Western Rebels. Both the top 2 teams in the Nova Scotia Under-16 AAA hockey action. Under-16 AAA hockey action in Prince Edward Island is alive and very, very well. Good evening, my name is Mark Rooney from Tyne Valley. Very pleased to be here with you this evening to broadcast this game. Hello to all our listeners.
I'd like to take a minute.
We have a brief announcement here, recognition for some young female hockey players as they walk out onto the ice.
Under 11, double 18. Who had a very impressive season this year. 41 wins, 6 losses, 3 ties.
Under 11 Western Wind being recognized here this evening.
Their play has been very successful, bringing home gold.
They've got medals around the necks
Finishing second place in the Sweetheart.
and UGG slippers on their feet, a perfect combination.
This team has been the talk of the town all winter for their strong defensive play and their relentless forecheck, and most importantly, winning the Island Championship, making them 2025 provincial champions. Congratulations, girls. They're going to do an honorary puck drop, and I ask the captains of each of the teams to please come to center ice.
So Captain Beckett Quinn and Captain Max Gamble. If there's something wrong with your video and everyone's hair looks yellow out there, please do not adjust your sets. It's just to try to tie in the uniform with the hair. So a nice moment for the young girls here of the Western Wind Under 11 Prince Edward Island champions.
The team as well as the players join us.
And of course, that's what both of these U16 teams are looking to be called, is provincial champions. We'll know in a couple of weeks. Oh, Canada for the moment. The top 2 teams in Nova Scotia Under-16 AAA hockey action are from Prince Edward Island. The Dukes with 2 huge wins lately. They're on a high at the moment after almost must-wins to come through and get ready to go here. They have secured their spot in the final tournament in Port Hawkesbury. So Rooney gets the start at one end, and his old partner from Prince County Warriors, his good buddy, Kobe Mine, gets the start in the other. The pair at 29, both hoping to come out as number 1. We're all set. I hope you are too. Here we go. Face-off will be cleared down into the Rebel zone. McClure on the forecheck. And there's superfan Alex Green letting the Dukes have it. Alex, of course, the inspiration for some of the Dukes' new haircuts, as he promised the team he would get a buzz cut following if they won on Wednesday in St. John, or close to St. John. McClure with a shot, just missing. They won by 3 goals, and as the game went on and the margin of victory seemed like 3 goals, I tell you, Alex was getting a little bit nervous. So hello to Grandma Sheila there. Hope you still recognize your young man. Hello to Aunt Jan in BC. The weather here in PEI is just beautiful today. We may be rivaling yours. Now the puck is out over the Duke's line, but Gamble on the delayed offside, and that one will be called. Gamble may have touched that by a fraction. Hello to Ron and Jackie Moore, who may be joining us this evening. As well, Frida Kennedy. Your guy played great, of course, on Wednesday night, helping his Dukes to a victory, and all the Dukes came ready to play, particularly the last 2 games. Again, huge victories against Moncton and St. John to put them in a position where they will go to the league tournament, Maritime Championships in Port Hawkesbury, first weekend of April. Regardless, both teams want to go as provincial champions. This series is a lot of pride on the line. By my count, this is game number 11 between these two, if we include preseason and tournament. 8 regular season games between the two. Rebels have had the upper edge lately, reeling off 4 consecutive to take the season series 6-2. Now up 2 more, a long pass, he'll redirect that down into Rebels territory. That was a dangerous play there. And Mond out of the net to play the puck. And wouldn't that have been something? Both teams, of course, looking to draw first blood. So important for the sake of momentum, particularly the road team here. Although the fans are loud and proud for your Dukes in person. That'll get bounced out into neutral territory. Turned over the forechecking by Bullpen. Now Hartman picks it up. He'll get bumped by Gallant. And that's going to be a penalty to Gallant. The hit was high. Rooney's out of the net. And it'll be touched now eventually. So, first power play of the evening will go to your Dukes. I'm going to say this loud because it's important to hear it. They were 4 for 4 on power plays in St. John the other evening. To be honest, it was a half-hour past St. John in a little community called Blacks Harbor. I'm sure it's lovely in July, but it was a little chilly and dark on a Wednesday school night at an 8:15 start. Now Salvaggio, a big shot block there by Corbett.
Rebels penalty goes to number 44.
Off the stick of Chaffee.
2 minutes for head contact.
That's going to get into the gear of Kobe Mond. So the Dukes power play fired on all cylinders the other night. I'm just letting my score clock catch up to the arena score clock, and it'll be in sync here momentarily. That won't get down the ice as the power play unit looks like this. Chaffee, Hunter, McGinnis, Salvaggio, and it's Chaffee. League leader in points for defensemen, so congratulations to Ben on that one. McGinnis will go back from Chaffee. We go across, that's going to be out. Salvaggio forced back. And the Dukes power play yet to really kick into high gear here. Now Moore's got lots of space and time. He'll get through, slips off his stick. And the Dukes will push back with McCormick. He'll go crosswise to Pierce. Over to Hugh McDonald. Hugh McDonald can't get that in all the way. So 30 seconds remaining on the power play to Gallant. Pierce is through the first man. He regains possession across the blue line. Pierce all the way in. Can't get through. as he was forced wide, and again the Rebels will make the Dukes pay. Forced to retrieve in their own zone. That's more. Just 10 seconds left. Moore bangs it around. McDonald has stopped by Mon. McDonald was going to be in. Moore slips down. Quinn, he'll go across to an empty wing. Collins' shot attempt was collected by McCormick. McCormick got the Dukes going the other night with his first goal. Redirected, it's front, and McCormick scores! And what a huge start for the Dukes. Almost 5 minutes in, Colin McCormick, a repetition of his effort the other night in Blacks Harbor. Lovely passing play by the Dukes. And it's 1-0 Eastern. And there's the familiar refrain from young Alex Green, "Let's go Dukes," after every goal. Hard shot by Bullpit. Off the stick of Mon. The Dukes got some energy. Oh, Hartman takes his man off his feet. That's another good collision by Hartman and Gallant. They had one earlier that Gallant won, and now we'll give that one to Hartman. Delay offside gives Eastern a chance to collect themselves. Hartman is a strong young man on his skates. This one may be icing, and it will be. So 5:40 has gone. Your Eastern Dukes are up 1-0. Fans are into it here early. So no sooner did I mention that McCormick got the opener for the Dukes against St. John, then he repeats the feat here for the Dukes against Western. McCormick and McGinnis for the points leader for the team. Went neck and neck all year. McGinnis edged him by 1 point, I believe. I have my statistics correct. And what a beautiful spring day we had here. Lots of hope for nice weather. Gives everybody a little lift. Some of you may be traveling. Safe travels if you are. If you're watching us from other parts of the world, thank you for joining in. We had nearly 250 viewers the other day. And let me tell you, the boys know that. And they are encouraged by your support. So we really appreciate all those who tune in and watch. No doubt there were some interested viewers from Nova Scotia, as both the Armada and the Kings before Wednesday night sat 1 point ahead of your Dukes. And the Dukes, by virtue of that important win on Wednesday night, leapfrog both the Kings and the Armada right into the tournament final. So Pierce, regardless of fellas, there's a chance. That was tipped out front by Hunter under the stick of Silvaggio. Now back comes Gamble, the captain, the leading scorer for the Rebels, has had himself a wonderful season. Shoveled through one-handed, Sidney Crosby style. Pierce now, turnover. Green handles his man in the corner. Hunter with a big hit. Physical serious chance in front. And Rooney just about had his big test, first big test of the evening. That will be Corbett. Get it deep. Rooney taps it there for Pierce. He'll go across ice. McDonald with Hunter. Hunter goes across. Hunter's got some speed. He's got Silvaggio. Stick lift there. Silvaggio trying to retrieve it. McDonald will bang it in. While I see Hunter and while I think of it, a big thanks to both Mike Hunter and Mike Bowering for driving the bus back and forth to Blacks Harbor the other day. That was certainly Very appreciated by the team. So we had one driver instead of 20, or the equivalent, I suppose, of one driver. So thanks to the Mikes very, very much on that. Moore with Quinn. Moore will backhand it in. That's going to land on Mond. He doesn't handle it cleanly, but defense was there to swoop it away. That's past Chaffee, 2-on-1 now. Mills, shot, blocker, save. Rooney, his first touch of the night, and it's a big one. Mills can let it fly. Very, very improved player, Jet Mills. Now Rooney goes across the green. He'll bank that off the backboards, Chaffee. Chaffee's pass. Not sure if it was intended for McGinnis at center ice, but it found him for the moment. Chaffee will lift that high, collected by Gamble in the glove. He'll go cross ice to Trivers. Up to center. Now Sailor Smallman, again 18 with the Rebels, taking looks like a regular shift here this evening. Sailor's had some health issues over the last year and a half, so good to see him able to play again. There's a bouncing puck. Whoops, sorry, I missed that one on the camera. A bouncing puck, and Rooney had to be very careful as it landed just offside his green, the Rebels. Flipped ahead, bullpen almost had a break. The energy, the speed is high here this evening, as perhaps you can tell. Now Hartman, who's been involved in 2 front-on collisions already this evening. Pierce with the turnover. And Hartman's tripped up. There'll be a second penalty. Shot right on by Bullpit. And Mon did make the save. However, the trip on Hartman will put the Dukes back to the power play. Face off will go to the right of Mon, left of Mon, pardon me. My right, his left. Over to Chaffee now. Tip redirected. That might have been off a Rebel stick, actually. And wouldn't that have been something? Chaffee the shot, it's through. And that'll land on the stick of Rooney at the other end of the ice. Not sure whether that was a save by Mond or whether it didn't get through, to be quite honest. Regardless, now McGinnis has got it. McGinnis, the speedster, breaks down the right side. He has his pocket picked by Gamble. Kept in for the moment by Sigsworth, and it's back. Sorry, that's Mills. Now Hunter now on the far side in front of the Rebels bench. He'll go around the gun behind the goal. McGinnis goes back to Chaffee. Chaffee deciding what to do with it. He'll go in down the side. There's a chance. A big block by the captain, Gamble. And Western will get that down as they make changes. Big block on the one-timer by Gamble. Now Silvaggio with McCormick, the goal scorer for the Dukes, 1-0. Very early, we've crossed the midway mark of period 1. McCormick's being worked on by McGregor. Quinn lost it temporarily. Pierce, side of the goal. McCormick tried to one-time the pass, and that's going to land on Rooney. .35 seconds to go in the man advantage. McCormick hits Pierce on the fly. Pierce crossed the blue line. He'll leave it behind. Quinn chips it back to him into the corner. Trivers may be the first to it there. And McCormick unable to keep that in, the bouncing puck. Pierce now in the near boards. And with just 7 seconds left on the man advantage, Quinn in the corner, trying to find more. Oh, excellent play by Pierce as Mills would have been off to the races. Tipped in front, and now here comes Western back. Mills finds himself around McDonald. Mills tipped. Tipped attempt by Hutt, and it's a little hot for him to handle. Moore takes out his man. Oh, big block by Pierce. And that was on Otway. Dukes just trying to get it out. They hit Moore through the red line. And Moore on his own. Shot attempt, that's off of Phillips, I believe. now, wide open, bullpen. Oh, an enormous save on the grass. It's in. The rebound came back out, and the Dukes are up 2-0. Blake Hartman. Well, that's the third big event that Blake Hartman's been involved in tonight. The first two were heavy-duty collisions, and then Hartman with a chip in to put the Dukes up by 2. And so the momentum of the two big wins against Moncton and St. John in key situations looks perhaps to have continued. Now there's containment of the puck. Taylor Smallman out again. He's taken down behind the boards. That'll be lofted to the blue line, but not out. Now Chaffee has to be careful as Smallman, a very gifted offensive player, works against Chaffee. Rebels have 2 APs in the lineup tonight. Smallman 1, essentially replacing Brogan Chason, who is serving Game 3 of a 4-game suspension. And they also have Zach Goody, who is essentially replacing Braden Painter, whose season unfortunately is done, but we recognize Braden and hope he is in recovery mode, feeling good. Puck was cleared, Dukes are changing. Chaffee trying to get that up, he definitely gets it up, that was high. And in comes McClellan trying to break free. Rinko on the forecheck now, picked up by Jack Gallant. Nice job by Crowley to stick check him. That's on the pad of Rooney. Rinko's pass to McClernand went unconnected. Now McDonald will be around for it. He'll go back around, hits the back of the net. And that one slips past the net. That one from Collins. Galant's in there. Now, Toombs, who was the hero in the... Not sure what happened there, but it didn't go in. That's all I can tell you, and it's all that matters. And it's covered. And I think we're going to see a penalty here. As I believe Toombs is on the ice. And McClernand making his way to the penalty box. And I believe both players are going to go. Penalty box has been open to both. That may be Gallant, I'm not sure. Definitely Toombs is still on the ice. He is moving gently, which is a great sign at least that he's moving. He's on his feet. And he'll be helped to the bench. Nice applause from both sides, of course. Nobody likes to see anyone get hurt. We'll get the penalty calls in a moment. I can tell you it's McClernand for the Dukes. There was a scramble in front. Rooney didn't have full control of the puck for the moment. He did jump on it, and that's when things went a little sideways. Now McClernand has been kicked out of the game. Becca Quinn getting the explanation from the referee. He'll relay that to Coach Trevor Peters. And the Rebels bench getting the same explanation, but McLernon is done. Jack Gallant, as I thought was the number heading into the bench, he will have a 4-minute penalty, likely for head contact. But they're assessing McLernon. We'll wait for the official. Quinn is going to replace him in the penalty box. Will serve the penalty. 5-minute major and the game misconduct. So that will cost McLernon and the Rebels body. For this game and subsequent. So this all happening with 5:58 to go in the period. We'll get the announcement and I'll relay that to you correctly. The end result is the Rebels on a power play. Excuse me, 4-on-4. Correction on that. Rooney with a big save on the attempt at a wraparound. That was from Sigsworth. Salvaggio's got Hunter. Pierce trails Salvaggio. He missed the net.
4 minutes for head contact. Time penalties 5:58.
So both head contact. The referee's deeming the difference in the severity of the situation. And the extra minute plus the game from McLernon, and no doubt that will reflect in the next couple of games for him potentially. Heavy hit along the Duke's bench, and Bowering comes away with it. He's got some room to go. Lots of skating room. 4-on-4. That's a turnover. Now Sailor Smallman. Oh! A wicked glove save from Rooney on his old Prince County Warriors teammate, Sailor Smallman. And that's got to feel good. Great to see Sailors back, but Dukes would love for his contributions to be limited. Chaffee now in a mess with Smallman. Puck comes to Green. He'll go all the way up to McGinnis. Lots of room to work. And McGinnis, he's just the guy for that job with the speed and the space. McGinnis all the way in. It's centered in front. And Trivers nearly made himself an own goal as the speed of McGinnis simply got himself and the puck in front of the net. Trivers in a clearing attempt put it right on the stick of Mond, who had to be sharp. Or that would have been a 3-goal first period for the Dukes. Here comes Otway. Chaffee's got him lined up. The sticks are high, but no penalty. Green will take out Hunt in the corner. It's going to come in front, and Rooney's going to settle that one down. Under 2 minutes to go to the penalties for Jack Gallant, and under 3 minutes to go, and the 5-minute major assessed to McLernon, served by Quinn. Now Crowley, he'll sling that around off the stick of Arsenault, and Rooney's going to take that shot from Gamble from a number of feet out, but he'll not take any chances. Face off, Morrison. He'll go to an open wing. Crowley didn't see it. Now Gamble. Worked on by McDonald. Nice play by Hugh McDonald defensively. Arsenault gives chase. He's got Morrison up there with him. Now Gamble. Another one with speed. Loves the open ice. Hits Corbin in the fly. That one missed the net. And that may have been out, in fact. Didn't appear that way to me, but it may have redirected right out. So that's the reason for the whistle. 3:09, sorry, 3:11 in fact on the actual game clock. Sometimes my clock and the game clock is not entirely in sync. My wife would add I'm not in sync with a lot of things, but that's a story for another day. Heavy hit against Pierce, and it takes a lot to put him down. Dukes come back. The other way, that's in front. McCormick, Rinko looking for it. And right on is Rinko looking for the tip. And he almost put it past Mon. We don't know the numbers. We don't have a shots clock, and I'm a little too busy to keep them at the moment, but if I were to wager a guess, I'd say the Dukes have the shots advantage at this time. They certainly have the goals advantage. I can confirm that. Now there's a pass, rink wide. Rooney's going to stick that one into the corner for Pierce. Pierce trying to slip through McGregor, I believe, against the Dukes bench, and he'll push it back. Bowering starts out in his own end. He'll try to find Rinko at center. He does. He's got McCormick with him. He'll go across to McCormick. Works in against Collins. Lofting that across to Pierce. Good idea there. Now Pierce comes in, hits the face-off dot. Shot. Blocker save from Mon. 15 seconds. Oh, and then the net was empty for the moment, and the puck was on the mouth of the goal. 7 seconds, and the Rebels will have themselves a 1 minute man advantage. Gallant out of the penalty box. Trimmers a shot, and Rooney's got the glove again. So now man advantage for the Rebels for 50 plus seconds, and here's Moore on a break. Campbell chases him. Moore got a shot. He had to go far side. That's all he had. And Green pumps it right back in. So now the penalty kill unit for Coach Peters. Moore and Morrison. Chaffee and Green. It's going to go around the net. Picked up. Sigsworth goes back to the point. Campbell, shots high. Rooney got the blocker on it. Both gloves have been good so far. 17 seconds is what we have in the man advantage. Back to Gamble at the point. He'll go across. Smallman hit Green off the gear. And it slips off the stick of Evan McFarland. And Moore forces him back. Quinn's on the ice. Dukes are back to full strength. Inside a minute to go. Back to even strength. And Moore, can he get there? That is out. Now Moore breaks away. He's giving chase. Try to drop it to Hunter. Moore peeled off for the bench. He was out of gas. But now Bullpit's in there working really hard. The puck comes free to Hunter. He'll take the shot, the redirection, and Mon got a glove on that, knocked it high. That was dangerous. And the Dukes just keep shooting. And I'm no hockey expert, but that's what I'd keep doing. Shoot the puck early and often. Big crowd here tonight, Saturday night, first weekend of March break. If you're involved in the school or the education system, happy March break to you. We hope it's a restful one. A chance to do a few things that you wouldn't normally do on a Saturday night. The Rankin family had a nice song about that one. Now just 14 seconds. Dukes may keep this down in Rebels territory. They'd be advised to if possible. Now the Rebels will get it out, and here's a break. It's Otway. He's got two Dukes. Otway tries to backhand that, and the Dukes are going to take a 2-0 lead into the dressing room after period number 1. And the Dukes fans in attendance here are delighted. 11 was what I heard, shots. And 19 for the Dukes. Fans very appreciative of the effort as they leave the ice. And we're appreciative of you joining us here on Eastern Dukes Hockey. My name is Mark Rooney, and give us a few minutes to put some lipstick on the ice, and we will be back for more of Game 1, the provincial finals and under 16 AAA hockey. I am going to put the stream on pause. Welcome back, period number 2, and the Dukes with a warm reception as they took the ice from the nice assembled Dukes contingent here. And out shooting the Rebels were the Dukes 19-11, and they're scoring them 2-0. We're all set to start period number 2. Of course, the Dukes in their road grays. And the Let's Go Dukes refrain from young Alex Green gets the fans going. There's a shot, didn't make it through. That was off the stick of Morrison. Kept in at the line. No, they're going to say offside, so the Dukes must clear in front of their bench. And there's a pass off the feet of Hutt. That was centered off target to McCormick. And that will be banged off the stick. So no icing. Looks wet down in that end of the ice as the puck settles. Sometimes that can be a challenge in the first minute off the flood. Now McCormick waits for it. He'll give it to Bowering, who is charging through. He'll push it into the opposite corner. In comes the hard charging Beckett Quinn. He's going to come away with it to Ramsey McGinnis. Shot right on. That's pushed into the corner. And back come the Rebels. Shoveled past Chaffee. Outway will go down for it. And Green comes away with it. Push back in and Mon leaves it. Miscommunication behind the net. It's in front. The Rebels find a stick to collect it. And that's Corbett with Quinn now. High in the air. Can Green keep it in at the line? He does for the moment now. An odd man rush. Sigsworth now. Sigsworth. And he whistles it wide. That is kept in. And pushed back by Moore. He'll go one-on-one with Corbett. Liam Moore. Hartman trails. Moore the shot. Nice leg save by Mon. Hartman trying to get in there for the rebound. Mon really had to stretch out. That was a good shot by Liam Moore. Now that looks like it may be icing. And McDonald couldn't connect with his man. A fast-paced first part of the second period. That may be our first whistle, in fact. 2 minutes and 16, we'll say, seconds. So 2-0 lead in the first period. Dukes out shooting the Rebels. Caden McLaren with 5-minute major, and those are reserved for intent to injure type penalties, and accompanying that is the game misconduct, which will result no doubt in suspensions. Of course, that remains to be seen what that will be. My suspicion, probably 3 games. That's chipped high and knocked forward. Not able to be kept in by Crowley at the line. He'll go across. McDonald will rim that in. Temporarily stopped by Mond. Now Bullpit. Kept in by Hunter. Trivers starts away with it. Hunter chips that up to Hartman. Hartman back to Hunter, through center, up to Bullpit. Nice passing play, nice breakout. Bullpit along the Duke's bench. Corbett, the stick check there by Hunter. And back comes Gallant. Silvaggio tried to get a stick in there, causes the turnover. Gamble forechecking, but now Bowering. There's a turnover by Arsenault to Gallant. Excuse me, Gamble. The stick of Rooney has blocked that from entering into the crease. And he'll cover for the whistle. Face off to his right. Pair of eights, Gamble and McCormick. And that's won by the Dukes. Out comes Arsenault with Silvaggio. The shot, and Mon with no rebound. That was a big, important one. As charging hard was Silvaggio looking for the cleanup. Perhaps that had been just a little bit lower against the pads. The rebound might have been there for Silvaggio. Back underway, and here's a break for Western. That's the speedy outlay. Chaffee all the way back, and Rooney is pulled out of the crease in an attempt to cover it. Rooney's behind the goal line. I don't think there was any intent there other than a good battle for the puck. Four minutes and change played here in period number 2, and it's a good one. Hope you took your opportunity to run to the washroom in the intermission, because you will not want to miss a minute of this. The top 2 teams in the Nova Scotia Under-16 League are playing here tonight. This will be for island supremacy. Both teams are guaranteed a spot in the league championship tournament. Blocker saved by Rooney. Mills going to try the wraparound. He's stopped up by Chaffee. And back come the Rebels. Excuse me, the Dukes, and that one's chipped into the Dukes bench. Two guys without helmets running for cover there. Of course, the parent clubs of these two teams, the Kensington Wild and the Charlottetown Knights, are in battle in their own best-of-7 series, and Kensington with a 3-game-to-none stranglehold, really, on that one, with a big 5-3 win. Strength of an empty netter last night at Carey, Morrison, and Mon's going to get a stick on that to the corner. Again, that one will be out of play. In that series, again, both teams will travel to the Atlantics, which will be hosted by the Kensingtons. So they will be the host team, and the Knights will be the provincial representative. A little bit different situation in the Nova Scotia Under-16 League, as the top team earns a wild card. So the top finishing team, of course, was the Rebels. Had an excellent season, especially in the second half. They pulled away. Redirected, oh my goodness, Mon, super sharp with the glove. That was redirected, and that was goal number 3, unless Mon's glove was there. He came diving out. Nice save by number 29, Kobe Mon. So the Rebels will have the wild card seed or the provincial title, depending on who wins this series, of course. And the reverse will happen. Could be the Dukes in the wild card spot, or the Rebels as provincial championship. It truly doesn't matter. There are 5 teams, and that's going to come back to Crowley. The shot's quick off the handle of the stick of Mon. Both teams will play a 4-team round robin. Every team will play every other team. And there is only one championship game. There's no semifinal. So both teams with really an equal opportunity. You just need to get there, and both teams have. Back to the point, a stick check, and out comes Hunter. He's got McGinnis. McGinnis, Hunter. That was interrupted nicely by the defenseman, Trivers. Banged around, McDonald back in, but that's a fine play, really. Hunter may not have realized that that went out on the delay offside. So they're going to send it all the way down, and I'm not sure that's a fair assessment, but anyhow, so much for my opinion. Still a good play by McDonald to keep that back in Rebels territory. And the face-off now. One and no harm there as Hartman having himself a dandy game. Oh, Pierce didn't see it. He could have walked in there. Jack Gallant. Long pass. It's in stride. McFarland. Rooney. No rebound. Sorry, that was Trainer with the pass and shot. And there was trouble waiting the doorstep. So good job by Rooney to keep that one under control. Toombs with the face-off collected by the Dukes. They'll go behind their own net. Hartman takes possession. He'll go across to McCormick. Tried to slip that through Trainer and can't do it. Now Pierce. No icing. Push back in, Bullpit. He's been involved in a lot today. That's going to be lofted way up over the net, into the netting, way up over the glass, I should say. So the parent club, the Charlottetown Knights, are in a host of trouble in terms of winning the provincial title. Face off now, here's Salvaggio, the shot, another big glove save by Mon. That may have hit a corner. Not much getting through on the glove side from either goalie. Oh, another nice right-in tight save. That was on Arsenal. And there's something here now. And it looks like Moore is going to go for the Dukes. And that will put the Rebels at the man advantage. We'll get the call here in a moment. I admit I missed that one. Closing his hand on the glove for an extended period of time. You're allowed to sort of catch and release, but the referees deemed that the release was too slow. And that's past Gamble.
Penalty goes to number 12, Liam Moore. Received 2 minutes for handling the puck. Time to penalty 12:50.
That's Smallman. He's stopped by Rinko. Rinko does the job, and he's going to win the race down there. Mon's going to be first to it, of course, in the goal. Rinko does a great job of getting it and himself down the other end of the ice. So the Dukes are going to have to kill off a penalty here with 12:12 to go in the period. Of course, all sorts of time. That one this time is kept in by Gamble. Rinko and Morrison. The shot was redirected off Morrison, I believe, by the limp that he assumes now. Rooney to the glove save, and he was high stick hard, and he's down. And that's got to be something for the Rebels. The stick was high right in the helmet of Rooney, made the save and went down like he was shot, and hopefully he'll be good. And that will nullify the power play for Western. Looks like it will be Toombs. No. Yes, it will be Toombs, whose stick was too high. And got the helmet of the goaltender Rooney almost immediately as he made the save. So good job by the Dukes goaltender to hold on to that puck. So it's even strength for 55 seconds, and then it'll be man advantage for 1 minute and 5. Again, lots of skating room out there.
Rebels penalty goes to number 17. James Toombs received 2 minutes for slashing.
We're going to say slashing. McGinnis goes back to Bowering. He'll go up to McGinnis. Into the feed of Gamble. Now McGinnis without the stick can have to hustle to get back into the play. Pierce without the stick as well. We've crossed 8 o'clock in the evening. Now Trivers walked right in. Rooney's got it. A save, another one. Save and the rebound. It is even strength. Pierce now with a head of steam. He breaks in. 4 seconds left before the Dukes will take a man advantage. And Chaffee will be first. He'll backhand that to Moore out of the penalty box. And that'll be offside on the Rebels. .47 seconds is going to be the power play for your Dukes. Across Moore into the gear of Mond with a big save. They battle behind. The penalty is over. Quinn. He's bumped off the puck. He kept it in. Strong stick. Now McCormick takes a bump behind. Kept in at the blue line by Chaffee. Moore trying to one-time. McCormick pays the price. But he got the one-timer off just in time. Moore with a shot. That's off the stick of Mond, and he's lost it. Another big blast. Shots are coming from every angle now. McDonald, can he turn and shoot? He'll go to Chaffee. The stick of Mond is still in the crease, unattached to it, the goaltender. 9 minutes to go in the period. Over to Chaffee. Shot. That's blocked by Phillips. And out comes Western. That's going to get into the glove of Rooney, and he'll stop that with 8:43 to go. And it looks like the Dukes are going to go back to the penalty box for a post-whistle penalty. And those just kill you. nursing a 2-0 lead with 8:43 to go in period number 2. The Dukes are going to have to go back to the penalty kill as McDonald will sit for hopefully 2 minutes and not less. The dressing room for repairs. He was hit pretty hard from behind on the play when he released the one-time shot. And we're already missing Caden McLaren. Morrison has scored it out of the circle and he's not happy about it. So the Duke's down 2 right now. McLaren for game misconduct. And McCormick hopefully for just a checkup. McFarland knocked off the puck. Morrison can't quite get it out. Cross ice goes to Smallman. Back to Gamble. 30 seconds gone in the penalty. Green trying to win the race for it. Can't slip it up the boards. He'll battle. Now Toombs comes away with it in the corner. Green trying to backhand that. Couldn't get enough on it though. Cross ice, that shot is, pass rather, is redirected by Morrison. And it lands on the stick of Gamble at the point. He'll go cross ice. There's the shot. Rooney sees it all the way. Rooney seeing the puck well tonight, and of course that's a tribute to the defense. Making sure the lane is clear. Goalies at this age and this level, if they can see the puck, they're going to stop it most of the time. Back underway, and the Dukes will get that down. And Mon will settle it. Halfway through the period, halfway through the penalty, pardon me. Goant will rush the puck up for the Rebels. A heavy collision there with Mallory. Rooney got it again. That's a phrase I'm happy to repeat all night long. Rooney with the save. The face-off will be to his right. In comes Moore to replace Bullpit. And that's out. Here's Hartman. Blake Hartman on his own against Mon. Hartman! Oh, it got through Mon and just slipped wide. So Hartman having himself a great game. And the fans are letting him have it. A shorty there would have been something else. Otway tries to run through Chaffee. And Chaffee's strong on that one. Moore now. Trying to strip Mills of the puck. Moore's right there. Dukes are playing hard. Moore now against Mills again. A good battle on the near wall. But back is Harrison Hutt. Just 5 seconds left. Chipped out. Not all the way. Mills now gets a shot. Rooney acrobatic, and that's knocked down by a high stick. It wouldn't have counted anyhow. And the penalty is over. The Dukes have killed it off yet again. What a game in Tyne Valley on a Saturday night. Game 1 of this provincial best-of-7 series. Of course, last year, the first year for under 16 hockey in the province. And that was a classic, one for the ages. It went 7 games with the Dukes trailing 3-2 in the series. Crowley takes down his man. And a comeback with a huge win last year in Game 6 here in Tyne Valley. And back to carry on Good Friday. I will say excellent Friday, in fact, with a big 5-0 win. Crowley, hard shot, blocker save by Mon. And the Dukes took the first ever provincial title in under 16 hockey. They, of course, went on to take on the Armada in the finals. Another shot, that rebound eludes Hunter in the tournament final, league championship final, and they took a 3-0 lead into the last 5 minutes and 21 seconds. And for anyone who knows what happened next, if you're like me, you're still dealing with the heartache. And so Wednesday night's victory in St. John ensures that the Dukes will get another crack at it. Shot right on! Rudy's got it!
Following sponsor, City Construction, MJ Fisher's Corner Breeze Limited, Halifax, Roanoke Brewery, and G. Alex McDonald Ford.
And young Alex Green, super fan, has got the crowd going here. Morrison against Smallman. Now Pierce had fallen back to his knees. Now Bowering, he'll start out. They get it up to Pierce, onto his feet again. Pierce on the near wall, he'll rim that in deep around. McGinnis is first Duke to touch it. Dukes are playing very hard tonight. And if I may be honest, that was a little lacking. It's in front. Oh, stripped off the stick of Quinn, who was set to put that one in. The Rebels seem to outwork them in the last couple of games. Now here's a chance. Smallman missed the net. Didn't miss by much. May have been looking for a tip, net side. Morrison goes back. Someone's got to go get it. Bowering's there for it. Pierce slipped through the back of the net. There was traffic there. 4.5 to go here in period number 2. And fanning on it was Phillips. He'll go up, and that may be icing, and it is. The series takes a break until next Friday, and where it will shift to Charlottetown and McLaughlin Arena on the University of Prince Edward Island. So that will be game number 2 in the series. The Dukes will be at home. They're home away from home, I guess. Onside. Moore first to it in the corner. He'll be bumped. Green's able to push it forward. McFarland, he's leveled up by Rinko. And back is Gamble. Gamble sidesteps Moore. Shot and a blocker save by Rooney. That had a corner picked. Some of these guys can really shoot it, and with accuracy. Bang back in with under 4 minutes to go. Chaffee will be there for the Dukes. His pass missed the intended receiver, and Bullpit comes away with it. Rinko with a stick on it. Now Bullpit kind of goes through the traffic mess. He's got a nice block shot there by Trimmers. It's in front, and Moore just couldn't find the handle, and back come the Rebels. Rinko trying to get back into play, and the Dukes are helped a little bit by that missed pass by the Rebels on their breakout. There's Chaffee to Green. We'll get it up to Bullpit with under 3 minutes to go. Onside, Moore. Rinko, shot right on. And Mon with a huge save late in period number 2. Rinko was 4 feet away from Mon, and he just let him have it. And that was a nice save by Mon. Rinko perhaps as surprised as anyone that the position he was in with the puck on his stick. And his instinct was to blast it hard, and a good one at that. However, Mon with a nice save. Now Hartman. Silvaggio off of his stick, and back comes Western. They're going to push that in on Rooney. I think he's going to collect this one for the stoppage. 2:27 is what we have left in period number 2. 2-0 Dukes. On goals by McCormick and Hartman. We have not yet seen McCormick return to the ice. Of course, McLernon with the game misconduct will not return to the ice. Salvaggio goes to Hartman. Hartman onside, trying to push it through, gets the puck on the stick again. Gallant. Salvaggio now, he was stick checked by Corbett. It's in possession of Nate again. He'll go back to Hugh McDonald. Jack Gallant chips it forward and collides with Hugh McDonald in front of the Rebels bench. Rebels will make some changes, but Mackay and Trainer, pardon me. Now we with possession of the puck. Trainer. Dukes are letting him move it around. It's through. Rudy's jumps out to grab it. That could have been dangerous. Smallman and Morrison. Offside, the Rebels will have to clear. The Dukes have some time with which to work. Pierce is going to go to the far wing. No icing. Nice hustle by the Dukes. And they may take possession of it. McGinnis goes around to Arsenault in his feet. Arsenault digging. No, just missed Morrison on the clear. Pierce has to be careful as Speedy Sailor Smallman back for it. Morrison will pick that up. He's got some speed now. Drops from McGinnis. The shot. Rebound. It just missed the stick of Arsenault, who was trailing on the play. Last minute of play in period number 2. Bowering into the gear of Gamble. Now Gamble with it again. He's being chased by Morrison and Arsenault. Trying to hem him in. Gamble goes high with the pass. .40 seconds to go. Dukes are going to get it out of their own territory, I believe. McGinnis, and it hops over the stick of Bowering. Dukes just need to clear it, and they do so. No icing either. So the best of both. They clear it, and no icing now. Good stick check by Captain Quinn. 20 seconds left. There's a chance. Rinko, 3-on-1. More! Oh, Maud with another big save on a point-blank shot. Well set up by Rinko to the trailing Moore, who put everything he had into the shot. Amon and nearly blasted him back into the goal. So the Dukes with a hard push here towards the end of period number 2, pardon me. Wish it was the end of period 3. But it's 2-0 in the face-off in the offensive zone. Against Toombs is Moore. 12 seconds remaining. You have to watch for the breakout pass. It's off the speed of Green. 6 seconds left. Chaffee just needs to control it. It's high. And the Dukes will go into the second intermission with their 2-0 lead secure. We'll wait for the shots on goal, and the Dukes had some dandies. 13-14 in favor of the Dukes. But there were some dandy chances. Lots of fan support here for the Dukes. They brought the noisemakers, they brought the voices, and the Dukes are bringing the energy. 2-0 after 2. Please don't go far. We're going to come back with... Welcome back to period number 3. advantage over the Rebels. On goals by McCormick and Hartman, and if not for the heroic save, really, of Kobe Mon on point blank in tight shots by Morrison. More breakaway by Hartman. This could be a runaway. Duke's out shooting, if my math is correct, and if I heard the announcement correctly. 33-24 are the shots. Out shooting the Rebels. Trying to find Otway. Pierce has got a glove on that. Duke's been using the body well to their advantage tonight. They have not been pushed around one bit. They have given as taken it as well as they received. Now Bowering with some trouble to get it out, and Rinko will chip it ahead to himself. Seems to be extra water down at that end of the ice, as there was in the start of the second period. Now Rinko trying to collect it behind the net. He'll center it. That'll be picked off by Western. Back they come. Chaffee first to it. Otway will challenge him. Mills is there. Hot as well for the Rebels. Shot. That took a redirection. And Mills hustling to get that one, but Quinn out-hustles him. Onto the stick of Chaffee. Quick passes. McGinnis crosses the blue line. He'll go behind the goal of Kobe Mon. That is chipped high as they run for cover in the Rebels bench. Faceoff's going to be to the left of Mon. As I see it, of course, it's to my right, but 18:25, we're just getting going in period number 3. Thank you so much for joining us. Now here's Sigsworth, trying to make something happen. Crowley will force him wide. Gamble, dangerous line here with Sailor Smallman. Gamble takes a big hit from Hunter. Now here's Salvaggio, Nate Salvaggio. He was being worked on and he missed the net with a shot. He lands, he's back up. Crowley kept that in, pushed it right back into the corner. So a good chance for Salvaggio. And Hunter pushed the Rebels back in. Smallman temporarily possessing the puck. And Salvaggio will redirect that deep as Gamble gives him a little reminder shove. Let him know that he's still around. Game 1, the best of 7 series between these two island rivals. 6-2 was the season series. But the Dukes are playing very hard tonight. Crowley takes a bump in behind. It's in front. Rooney stows the door. Rooney, with his toughest test of the night, closes the door. And that was on Toombs, I believe, who was able to walk right out. Now Hartman pushed ahead to Salvaggio, tries to one-hand that pass. McFarland unsuccessful in that bid. And Hunter will just get that down the ice as the Dukes will make changes. Fresh legs on for the black. And gold and red trim. That's banged around. Pierce and Rinko, we're going to go for it. Rinko shovels it back to Pierce. He'll go across Bowering, up to Hartman. He'll go along to Rinko, just off his reach, but he'll dig for it, far in the corner. Stick check there by Trivers. Pushing in for it will be Bowering. And the Rebels take possession inside their own territory. Good job by Jackson Bowering. Now it's Morrison in front. Morrison can't shove it past the closed door of Kobe Mon. So goalies at both ends on in-front chances. Redirect and score! They score! No goal. The referee's going to signal no goal. Now they may talk about it and confer. I guess they're going to call it a kicking motion.
Goal disallowed due to a kicking motion.
I'll be honest, I feel I'm pretty unbiased in these situations. Be hard pressed to see that as a kicking motion. However, Rooney gloves that one before it gets into trouble. And he'll settle for the face-off to his left. So a 3-goal lead would have been pretty impressive. The Dukes have had their chances. I don't believe McCormick has returned to the ice. Double check on that. And he is a huge loss. Indeed, he is injured or for, the benefit here, obviously we hope it's not a serious injury, but it's a long time now. Toombs in alone. Rooney, big save! He's been dandy tonight. The Rebels with a couple of real good looks, however, in the period. Offside is the call. McCormick will have time, as will everybody, to rest up for the next game of the series, which again is not until next Friday. So the Dukes shorthanded by 2 at the moment. With the expulsion of Caden McClernand. Banked out, not kept in now. Western's got some presence now in Dukes territory. Bouncy boards back out. And that was fortunate for the Dukes. They're going to just go high and long with that one. McGinnis has got Arsenault. McGinnis with a shot, and Mon's got the puck and no rebound. Face-off will be down in Rebels territory. Not sure what the situation there is. Referee, nothing too serious, just a 50-50 draw. Some people would say that's the most important part of the night. Knocked down by McDonald, got rid of it quickly. Good play by Hugh. That'll go around to Crowley. Kept in, redirect shot, and that was wide, fortunately. That'll go to Rooney's left. Quinn trying to win the battle there. Now Silvaggio. He's knocked down. He takes his man with him. That's Sigsworth. Hunter is redirected in front. Scores! The Rebels get on the board with a point-blank shot over the glove of Rooney, and it's 2-1. .26 to go here in the period, and it's 2-1. Not that we didn't have a great hockey game going, but it's not much tighter now.
Scoring for the Western Rebels was number 71, Mackinnon Taylor.
So a loss of possession in their own zone. The Rebels have been pushing through the third period.
And number 88, Brad Six, time of the ball, 15-26.
Dukes trying to get back to good puck position, and that's tipped deep by Toombs. Bullpit's going to go chase it. Mons first to it. Wrapped around, turned over Rinko now. Picked up by Morrison. Morrison coming in close to the net. He's trying to wrap it around. They go back to Pierce, the point. Pierce winds up, it's through, and Mon will redirect that into the corner off the leg pad. High into the ceiling, and we'll have a stoppage of play. The Rebels finally solve Rooney with a turnover, and off the stick of Trainer, he goes high, top over the glove. So that disallowed goal looking awfully large right now.
You'd like to get your 50-50 tickets out. Tonight's 50-50.
Kept in, nice job by Collins. Now McGinnis trying to pull it out. He'll go to Hartman.
The winning ticket number is 128.
Up two more.
6686.
Moore trying to solve Corbett.
That's 128.
Of course, now the Dukes are down two forwards, and lines are going to have to be shifted and paired up as best they can. It's in neutral territory. Nice battle there by Hartman, who's having himself a dandy game. Now Moore has got a step. Trying to drop it, and Otway will take possession. And back comes Gamble. He'll go wide to Mills. Mills taken down by Green. McGinnis put her on the stick of Gamble. Rooney with the save, and he's got it. And I believe that the Dukes are going to go on the penalty kill once again. Post whistle penalty. And Dukes just can't afford to do that. Third period ice has been a little tilted down in the direction of the Dukes. Assistant coach Denver Clinton really giving it to the referee about that call to Chaffee. It's a 4-minute head contact. Wow. The Dukes get through this unscathed. That'll be something. So the pressure is on Rooney and the Dukes now, and they get a little bit of help. The Rebels push it outside the Dukes' territory. So a costly penalty, whether deserved or not, doesn't matter. Gamble, he'll go deep. Shot on, redirected by Rooney. Locked in. The shot got through a mess of people from McFarland, and it missed the net. McFarland going to try again. He'll stop up with possession of the puck. Into the foot of Morrison, and it's out. Just enough. Banked off the glass. Toombs will be first to it. Now McFarland. He'll shoot it. It's redirected just wide. So that's been one of those each for each team. Smallman back to Gamble. Save, Rooney, it's cleared out. Toombs was taken down. Puck's still alive. Now Toombs. No head contact call. Unbelievable. McDonald was tied up in head contact all day and no call. Rinko clears it out. Nice job by Pierce to get that out. We approach the halfway mark of the penalty and the halfway mark of the period. Rooney's going to grab that over the net and get the whistle. So not sure where the head contact call was on that one, as McDonald was pinned down. Toombs took him. That certainly would have helped out the Dukes. Bowering. Can he get it around? He'll get it out, and it's passed Otway on the blue line. Hartman's going to give chase. Dukes have killed off half of the power play. They maintain possession, and will put that down into Kobe Mon's territory. Now Jack Gallant using some speed to try to get in deep. He's followed by Bowering. Putt. Sets up behind the net. Finds Otway. He'll go across ice to Trivers. Shots high off the stick. Recollected by Otway. We go back to Trivers. Shot. Rooney's got the glove again. 63 seconds left in the man advantage for Western. I'll round up and say it's 75% killed, but there's still a minute and 3 seconds to go on the power play. And the veterans are out there. Sigsworth, Gamble, Saylor, Smallman, McFarland. No surprise as the Rebels need one to tie here. Gamble will keep it in.
Winner of the 50-50 was Joey Sanson.
That's off a skate. McDonald. He'll go the length of the ice. And Green gets it deep. That's McFarland through center. He's heavily hit by McDonald. And Green's going to get that down. Sigsworth doesn't see it. 20 seconds left, and if they can do this, they're going to hear it from this crowd. Now Collins forced to pull back. He'll go across to Smallman. He put it in deep. McDonald first to it. Challenged by Gamble and Toombs. And the penalty is over. Even strength. Now here's a chance for Silvaggio with one man to beat. So the penalty is over. The Dukes survive a huge scare. And now Silvaggio with a shot. This dangerous blocker save. And 8:23 to go. Dukes holding on to a 1-goal lead. Huge penalty kill. The biggest 4 minutes of the game. Pierce looking for the redirect. Hunter tipped it just wide, however.
Western Rebels would like to thank the following sponsors.
Silvaggio will push that forward. Now Arsenault chips it through. Arsenault getting all the way through. He's joined by Silvaggio. Back to Pierce. He'll go across to Crowley. Got a good shot. It's through all the way. And maybe off of the glove of Mon and high over the glass. Another offensive zone face-off. 8 minutes to go here in period number 3. 2-1 Dukes. It's already a classic. Face-off wins. I don't know what the stat is, but McGinnis, Quinn, missed, and Quinn is leveled, and that doesn't happen often. That was by Jet Mills. Quinn knocks it down, but Otway leaves it for Mills. Looking for the bounce back, and Rooney's going to collect that and take no chances. Smothering that with 7:25 to go. Starting to get to be gut check time for both sides. Four other games. Of course, 6 games in the 6th series, I should say, taking place. Game 1 between Moncton and St. John was last night. Won by Moncton 4-3. 4 other games besides this one happening today. Now Moore trying to bang that up. Intercepted by the Rebels. McGinnis at center. He'll go back to Bowering. Intercepted, but taken back. Smallman got a stick on that. McDonald. Watched by Gamble. Gonna have to hurry. McDonald gets it back from Bowering. And that'll get past Rivers now. Here's McGinnis with more. 2-on-1. McGinnis down the right side. McGinnis. Big leg save by Mond. So that could have been huge. No icing as Trainer. Green first to it. Lots of bodies in front of the Dukes bench. Green will swing that over to Chaffee. Dukes have been more decisive and more effective now. Tied up was more in front of his own bench. No call there. Morrison rips that in. 6 minutes to go. It's a long 6 minutes. Toombs slips that ahead. Pinned against the corner, that comes back to McFarland. Walkered away by Rooney. Hartman will be the first to it now. Rinko with a break. He's being chased. Rinko is going to get caught. He will force the puck down the other end of the ice into the corner. Nice job by Rinko to go the other way with it. And up in stride is Mills. Mills crosses the blue line. Off the glove of Rooney, but high. Rinko will go across to Hartman. Try to connect with Morrison. Crowley first to it. We're approaching the 15-minute mark of play in period number 3. Looking for anything in there as Corbett sends that towards the net. Try the wraparound. Rooney's there. Excellent low coverage by the goaltender. Fans are loud and proud tonight. They're trying to get their guys across the finish line. A little less than 5 minutes to go in period number 3. 2-1 Dukes. Rooney going to get a whistle there again. Much better effort against the Rebels tonight by your Dukes. The resulting score would indicate that were it not for the second period. Now Toombs again. Tried to leave that to the empty net, but as I said, it was not for the goaltending heroics of Mond. This certainly would not be just a 2-1 game. The Rebels had 5 grade A scoring, the Dukes had 5 grade A scoring chances. That's through him. A mess of legs that went through. I don't know if Matthew Rooney saw that. Now the Dukes are scrambling a little bit. Salvaggio will do the smart thing and get that deep. Bullpet's going to chase it down. No icing. Dukes needed a change and they get it done. We played 16 minutes in period number 3. There's a turnover. Arsenault sees McGinnis. McGinnis had it taken off his stick. Bowering tried to swing at it. Pierce now in his own zone. Must be careful. He's past the trouble. Down the left side, and it's cleared to the opposite side by the Rebels. They'll come back with 3. Trainer Arsenault took it off his stick, and McGinnis will win the battle. He'll just bank it out smartly. Late offside. Pardon my video work there. Arsenault going to hit the empty side there. And now the Dukes on a change. Have to be careful. McGregor bodied Chaffee. Along the wall, Mills with too much time to possess it. Rebels will keep it in. And Green's going to get that and just shovel it out. And Quinn will chase down Evan McFarland. We're inside 3 minutes. Redirected off the skate of Mills into the corner. And Chaffee will be back for it. He'll go up the wall. McGinnis and Morrison, both for the Dukes. They'll work against Hutt. McGinnis comes out with it. High off the glass and out. Kept by Rooney. Chaffee there. He takes a swing at it but misses it. Center dangerously in front. Corbett collects it at the blue line. Gets past Quinn. Corbett shot. Where is it? It's loose. Rooney. He's got it. The reach out by goaltender Rooney. Crawled out. Prostrate. That was a huge cover by Rooney with just 129 seconds left. Looks like we will have a timeout called by Western. 30-second variety. We'll give the Dukes and Rooney a rest. Rebels certainly have outshot the Dukes in period number 3. So the rest will be good for Rooney as he confers with equipment manager, part-time trainer, goalie psychologist Ron Kennedy, who no doubt will provide some words of inspiration. 129 seconds. It would be so huge for the Dukes to come in here to the Rebels' home base and steal game number 1. Great fan support. I continue to reiterate here. Great fan support by the Dukes. 2:09 officially is on the clock. Morrison and Mills. And that is knocked all the way down the ice. And that will be icing with the empty net. That's an early goalie pull in my view, however. That will give the Rebels the extra man for 2 minutes. So it's essentially a power play to finish the game, except that their net is empty. And that's a pretty big accept. The battlers out there, Quinn! And people are running for cover in the Dukes bench. Morrison and Mills do it again. Sidgeworth goes across to McFarland. Shot, big save, Rooney! Oh, that just missed. He's back to his feet, it's in front. Still out. And now the Dukes, with a minute and a half, are trying to get possession and get it out. Quinn now, fans on it. Morrison should do the job. It's going to be on the other end of the ice. And it will be icing. Always nice to score the empty netter, but my own personal feeling, fire strategy, loft it high, unless you've got a real good look at it, take time off the clock, get it down to the other end. Now you've got yourself a defensive zone face-off. Morrison had time to shoot and aim, so no fault there whatsoever. He did get it deep, and the Dukes were a little scrambly on that one. Chaffee battling. He's going to be only able to tie that up for so long. It's back out. McFarland. Shot. Rooney! A huge glove save! And he has been big, admittedly, during this third period. 69 seconds to go. Face-off controlled by the Rebels with that extra man now in the net empty. Dukes have to win the battles to the puck. Matthews, now Sailor Smallman in front. Arsenal may have gotten a stick on that. A block shot, it's high, but still in play. Arsenal going to bang that out. That's Hunter giving chase. Turnover in Central territory and down the ice. Pierce puts it. And again, icing is the call. 37.8 seconds on the arena clock. I'll round up to 38. So again, an important face-off win here. Moore goes against Toombs. Moore wins it into the empty. It's in front now. Hunter just needs to get it out. Hunter can skate it out. He'll shoot for the target. He'll miss again, but Moore's there. Just missed the empty net. I'm not sure how. The puck lay on the post, and back comes the Rebels. Sigsworth overskates it at the near boards. Rooney's going to take it. He'll take some time off. He'll give it to Bowering. He's got to get it deep. He'll hold it up in the corner. And more, and there will be a call here. The whistle is blown with 4.6 seconds remaining. Will there be a penalty against the Dukes? A tripping call with 4.6 remaining. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? So it's going to be 6-on-4 with an offensive face-of zone face-off for the Rebels. And if this isn't the biggest face-off of the night, I don't know what is. .6 seconds, that's what it's come down to.
Number 6, Turner Arsenal, received 2 minutes for tripping, time penalty 4 seconds.
Huge face-off win here. 3, 2, Gamble with a shot, it can't get through, and the Dukes have won! The team comes to mob Matthew Rooney in a huge 2-1 victory for the Eastern Dukes in Game 1. What a strong effort by the guys from the East. 22-9 in favor of the Rebels. So Rooney stops 45 of 46. The Rebels own the third period, except the second goal was elusive. And the Dukes leave with a standing ovation here in Tyne Valley. Excellent effort by your guys tonight, the Eastern Dukes. Goals from McCormick and Hartman. Rooney strong in the net and excellent team play. So the Eastern Dukes do what they wanted to do, come in, steal a game, and establish first blood here in this series. Thank goodness we have a drive to get back home and that'll allow my heart rate to settle down a little bit. So from Tyne Valley, after an exciting Game 1, and you can expect they'll all be like this, we're now going to go back to McLaughlin Arena next Friday. We hope you'll be there either in person or online with me, Mark Rooney. Thank you so much for joining us. Final score, Game 1 goes to the Eastern Dukes, 2-1. Have a wonderful